Today, I want to talk about why should Ying Spring points reduce heat? Because we know that as something to memorize, Ying Spring points, okay, reduce heat. So I want to talk about why Ying Spring point reduce heat from the perspective of 5-element theory. So let me show you my slides. Okay, so the first table is an example of an Ying Spring point of an Yin channel, heart channel. The second table is about Ying Spring point of Yang channel. So now let's first look at the first table. So on heart channel, which is the Yin channel, the Ying Spring point is heart 8. The nature of heart 8, according to 5-element theory, is fire. So then the logic goes actually quite simply. Because heart 8 is a fire point on a fire channel. In order to reduce heat, we should reduce heart 8, right? Which is the Ying Spring point. So in comparison to all the other points, heart 8 is likely to have the biggest effect to reduce heat. So this is why for heart channels, heart 8 Ying Spring point can reduce heat. It applies to all Yin channels because all the Ying Spring point of Yin channel is all fire point. So if we just reduce the fire of any Yin channels, it has some effect to reduce heat. So the manipulation methods for Ying Spring point to reduce heat on Yin channels should be reducing. So now let's take a look at the second table, which is a little bit opposite and the mechanism is slightly different. So the example I use is small intestine channel. So Ying Spring point of small intestine channel is a small intestine 2, which is a water point. So the mechanism is not to say, hey, just reduce fire directly like in channels. In here, we use water to put out fire. So theoretically, if we use 5-element theory, in order to use Si2 as a Ying Spring point to reduce heat, we should reinforce it. We should reinforce water to reduce heat. So this is also applied and can be generalized to all Yang channels. All Yang channels Ying Spring point is water point. Therefore, reducing method should work. But for exam purpose, because sometimes we do not differentiate the Yin channels Ying Spring point and the Yang channels Ying Spring points very clearly, so the safest bet is to always choose reducing methods because it's heat, right? But in fact, if we think about how to use this properly, we should consider whether this Ying Spring point is on a Yin channel or a Yang channel. And also we should consider whether this heat is from excess heat or deficient heat. So for today, I will stop right here. Thank you very much.